That wouldn't work, would it? Sharon is rocking the Casbah over there. Nancy did as well tonight. Congrats. So exciting. Let's see here. Hey, welcome in. Happy Thursday. We're going to get started here in a couple of minutes. Get some people in here. Get warmed up a little bit. See what I got rocking tonight. Just getting a couple more things set up here. Doing a little bit of editing. You know how that is. Got to do a little fix on a couple things. Let's see here. Cool. I think we got that ready. Looking good. Gosh, I'm drinking water already and I haven't even started. All right, let me move this over. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hey, Mel. Hey, Sharon. Felicia. Rachel. So good to see you all on a Thursday night. It's so weird being Thursday, right? So I got to tell you, I had so much stuff pulled for last night. Hey, Megan, welcome in. It was like, do I put it away or should I just do another show? Well, here I am. So you know what the answer was to that. However, I ended up bringing more things out. Hi, Kay. Yeah, so I ended up with more things. I know. It was like, you never feel like you have enough, right? And so I end up bringing more items and I'm like, oh my goodness. Oh boy, I don't know. Well, it's all good. And so welcome in, everybody. I'm so glad you're here tonight. I'm going to do 2 giveaways. Hey, Mel, welcome in. I'm going to do 2 giveaways tonight. One at the half hour and one sometime after that. I'm going to do, it's kind of like a mid-century modern, kind of an atomic, I'm going to tease you a little bit, atomic brooch. No bling, but it's very nice gold tone. And then a hematite ring, gold, it's gold tone as well. I think it might be Avon, but it's pretty substantial. So I just want to throw that out there. So let's get this party started here tonight. Like I said in my little preview, starting with $2 items, and we're going to kind of vacillate back and forth. I just, like I said, grabbed some things and popped it out. I do want to let you know, if this is the first time that you have come in, Please hit, and now I'm in district, so if you are not, you're on YouTube and not here on district, go to www.lilyworksjewels.com. Hey, Dee. And you can join us in bid. And if you are here already and you're not following me, if you'll hit the follow button upper left-hand corner, would love that, would absolutely love that. And I will follow you back, find out what's going on at Lilyworks and with me. And let's see, $4.50 for the first item, 50 cents for each additional item that you might be purchasing tonight. You can be involved and be involved with the giveaways, and you don't have to purchase anything to win. How cool is that? And if you bought anything from me last night, anything you buy tonight will be 50 cents. So here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So we're going to start out first. This is going to start out at $2. Hey, Bucky, how are you? So we're starting this first out at $2, and it's going to be 3 bracelets. I'm going to hold them up one at a time so that way you can see them. So the first one is this one here. And by the way, I've not looked to see if anything's marked. I can check real quick. I think we can look and see if they are or they aren't. But you know what? Let's just rock and roll with it. But this has got some beautiful little enameling on it. The second one is going to be kind of a rose gold color. Say that fast 5 times. What do we got there? Something, something. I could have it upside down. Come join us at www.lilyworksjewels.com. And you can come in and hang out with us and bid as well. And then the third one that I am adding is this green and silver tone. So these are little green cabochons, silver in between. So we're doing all 3 of these. And this one, by the way, is a little heavier than the other 2. Starting at $2, and the auction is running right now. So all 3 of these bracelets. Hey, Marissa, how are you? Leslie, how are you? Welcome in. Bucky is in at 2. And Bucky won. Congratulations. I like it. Way to break the ice right out of the gate. Rock and roll. I love it. I love it. So, how is everybody doing tonight? Good. I was barbecuing hamburgers. and watching Sharon and Nancy. And I ate too. Got it all going on. So yes, so Chloe, join us at www.lilyworksjewels.com, okay? And you can come in and bid and have some fun with us over here. Now, the next items that I am bringing up, they are all the same. They're just different colors, okay? There's going to start at 2. These are a lime green. They have the circle ring clasp. So we've got lime green, lavender, royal blue, and bright pink. So we're doing all 4 of these bracelets for $2.20, and they're running. Aren't they fun? Nice spring, bright colors, spring clasp. And Bucky's in at 2. 3 seconds. Awesome. Congratulations. I will put them in the bag here for you. So I don't know where everyone else is popping in from, but I'm on the East Coast, so it's a little after 9 here. And it was like mid 70s today, so that was nice. Really enjoyed that a lot. Let's see. I'm going to bring a $5 item up here. This is an Avon. It is a vintage Avon. Look at this. So pretty. It has got the pave, right? Stones on both sides, and in the center, this beautiful smooth chain. Here's the clasp on the back. And I believe, at least I think it is Avon. Yes, and that is where it's marked. So I am going to run this at 5. I think I have a lot of 2s and 3s here. Where's the 5? There we go. So I'm running it at 20 seconds and it is on. So this is an Avon, nice smooth chain. A little bit of sparkly right there in the front. Sharon is in at 5. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, Dawn. Yes, isn't it beautiful? And it's an older piece. Congratulations, Sharon. This is coming to you. I don't see a lot of these anymore. I actually have a couple of other Avon pieces that are, I'm not going to say similar, but they just have that classic design that we don't find a lot. And the thing about it is you see Avon necklaces out there, but there are some that you just don't see very often. All right, let's see what we can pull up next here. Let's go back to some bracelets. Oh, these are fun. Yeah, let's look at these. So this is going to be, I don't see that they're marked, but let's look. So this is going to be for 2, and they have the little stones in the center. Isn't that fun? Let's look at the clasp here. And the back. Here's the back so that you can take a look at that. And then the other one, this is a little bit heavier. And it is silver. It's not marked that I can see anywhere. Let's see. Sometimes I see things as I'm looking through the iPad that I don't see when I just grab something out of the box. But it's very nice. It's weighty. By that, I mean it's a low heavy. Is that a word? It's weighty. But I am doing both of these. We're going to start these at $3 for 20 seconds, and it's on. And we've got Paris in at 5. It's going 11 seconds. Isn't that beautiful? Kind of old school here, right? And Paris is in at 5. Thank you very much. And thank you, ladies, for bidding. So we'll put this in a bag with your name on it, Paris. All right, let's see. Let's rock and roll. What can we grab out now? Shall we do another? What is this? No, I'm not digging that. Let's go over here. How about, I'm just guessing. I think it's 80s, not 90s. I think it's 80s. It's cloisonne. It is a cloisonne necklace. You could do a little snapshot and check Google on me, but I think it's 80s, yeah. And it is this rope necklace, and it screws off there. Here is the back. Looks like it must have had a tag there at some point. I know, isn't that gorgeous? You know, when I see, and I've got a little pair of cloisonne earrings that I'm going to pop in, tiny, tiny little earrings. But it seems to me that they're usually brighter colors and not in this like really cool pastel. But I think 80s could be 90s. But at any rate, it's beautiful. I'm running it for 20 seconds, and it is running. And the color's gorgeous. Looks like it needs to be polished a little bit. D is in at 5. Thank you, D. Needs a little bit of polishing on it. And of course, my hands, I'm always putting lotion on. Thank you very much, D. I'm always putting lotion on, and I got to remember when I'm handling jewelry, not so much, right? You can't use a lot of hand lotion when you're playing with the jewelry. So D, how is the weather your way today? I know that you were like in between snow and some nice weather. Has that changed for you? Let's see. Got to get this bag turned around. So I can see what I'm doing. All right. Let's grab, I'm going to do 2 lockets, warm but 40 mile. Oh, winds. Yeah. Winds. The winds get crazy, huh? Let's see. Am I doing this one with this? Oh, I am. Okay. So this is for 2 lockets. They're both vintage. Here is the first one. It has a very thin chain. I don't know if this is the chain that it came with, but it's the chain that it came with when I got it. It has a circle clasp. Here's the back and the front. Isn't that fun? Let's look at the sides of it. Really cool piece. And then the second one, look at how fun this is. So it has a little rose in the center, has the pink rhinestones around the edge. Here's the back. And no people inside. Have you guys ever like bought a lot of something and you open a locket and then there's people in there? It's kind of creepy. It seems like they would take the people out before they took it in. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's just kind of like, oh, I always feel terrible when I take the people out. You know what I mean? But there was no people in here, and this does not open. So I am running both of these for 3, and they have started 20 seconds on the 2 of these. Paris is in at 3. I know, I tell my husband, and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's people in here. I got to take them out. Paris is at the 6 seconds, $3. All right, Paris, congratulations. You know, and I say that kind of tongue in cheek because I also buy and sell vintage photographs and of people. So I know it's kind of weird, huh? But it just is different when it's in a locket, I think. I don't know. It just seems like that's, you know, a place where they just shouldn't be delving them out here and so that other people can buy them. So look at this. Oh, you know what? Look at this. Is my thing has dandruff. Oh my, that drives me nuts. Does it drive you nuts? It's like, see, I like the one back here. I've had this one forever, but the one back there, smooth, no lint. This lint makes me crazy. So look at this fun piece. This is glass. This is all glass and all glass beads. Isn't that something? They are all glass. I'm going to put it up here so you can see it all together. But it is just solid glass beads, glass baubles. So I am going to run that. I want to put something with it. What can I put with that? Okay, let's do this. Look at this fun bracelet. What does it say? Oh, okay. Ladies, don't we all need this? Just breathe. Hey, Debbie, just breathe. We all need a just breathe bracelet. This is faceted crystals. Isn't that pretty? Just breathe. And that's what I'm doing. This one needs to be a little polished as well. So I am going to put the glass necklace and the just breathe, because look, it kind of like the colors go together. So we're going to start this at 3 for 20 seconds and it's on. So it's for the glass necklace and the just breathe with the crystal baubles on the back. Paris is in at 3. Boy, don't we all need that reminder? When I think about things like that, yeah, I know. Oh, you mean like people's names on them? Thank you very much, Paris. I appreciate that. I always think when I think about breathing and self-care, I think about our friend Marissa that owns the store, the Teal Chickadee, because she was sharing that with us quite often, and it really stuck with me, the importance of self-care. And it's not like I haven't heard that throughout my life, but we all need that reminder, right? Sometimes we just need to have somebody doing that little nudge where we go, oh yeah, that's right, I need to take care of me too. So having a bracelet like that is just going to be a good reminder that we need to take care of ourselves. Oh, so you know what? So here's the funny thing about the names on it, Dawn. I end up with a lot of stuff, not with Kathy, but with K on it. And, obviously you can't keep it all, right? I mean, it's like I would have this whole K ensemble. And so I end up selling that. But I mean, yeah, in fact, I have some little, or initials, right? So I have some initials tonight. They're little brooches, and I think it's B, like for Barbara or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, you just never know who's going to want it. People do, right? Because they have that name. Now I need some help here because I'm having a brain, whaty, right? I can't think. So here's the C. The brand for this is C. It's got a C on it with a little rhinestone. I'm having a brain, I must have had too much beef at dinner, right? I had a hamburger. But this is the necklace. It's really interesting because when I'm looking at it in my light, I don't know if you can tell, but it actually in the daytime has a bit of a bluish hue. It's Charming Charlie. Okay. It kind of has like a bluish hue. Thank you very much, Marissa. And kind of a goldy tone, but it's so pretty. I mean, it's just very subtle, but let me tell you, when the light hits it, ladies, it is like all over it. So I am starting this at $3 and it's running for 20 seconds. And Paris is in at 3. Let me show you the clasp here if I didn't. And we have the C on it. Whoop, flip it over. But this is one sparkly beauty. Wait till you see it. The lighting in here, thank you very much, Paris, does not do it any justice. You're going to go, oh my goodness. So I'm telling you, you might want to put a pair of sunglasses on when you open the box, just in case. Well, you're very welcome. You are so welcome. All right, let's do check this out. You know what? I don't, for some reason, you know how like when you have something and you look at it and you go, oh, that's got to be something, but you don't check it. So I don't know for sure. Let's get this darn fuzzy thing out of here. Look at this cool puffy heart. I think it might be something, like it's a something brand, maybe. Here is the back. It appears to be brass, but it is just so sweet and has a little bit of weight to it. I don't have the chain, but isn't that pretty? And again, I don't know if you can tell. Oh, I've got my black light. I'm sure it won't, glow or anything, but maybe you can see how sparkly the stones are, like very sparkly. And I love my bling. So I am starting this at $2, and it's running right now. Isn't the puffy heart sweet? And very, again, so sparkly. Love the puffy heart. I have another puffy heart too. Paris is in it too. Awesome. Congratulations, Paris. So look up here. Let me show you. Look at that red puffy heart up there. Wait till you see that one. You are so welcome. I'm going to unplug this so I don't get my hair curled by accident with all the electricity coming through it. Just going to put it over here. All right, let's go back to, how about some, oh, you know what? Look at me. I'm just like, I've got so many things to pick from. It's like, I don't know what I want to pull. Okay, let's do these bracelets. These look kind of fun. And we've got 5 more minutes and I'm going to do our first giveaway. I am like digging the giveaways like you wouldn't believe. That is so much fun. This is going to be for 3 bracelets. And the first one, do I have this upside down? I could. I am with you always. Matthew 28:20. Is there anything on the back? These are some type of agate stones on here. Aren't those pretty? This is rose gold color. It has a spring clasp. Oh, does that have a, let's see, does it have anything on there? Can you read it? Something inspirational bracelets. Okay, so that's bracelet number 1. Bracelet number 2. Are these wood? Yes, these are wooden beads. What about these? These feel like they might be an acrylic. It is on or strung with wire. Okay. So here is bracelet number 2. That's really fun. I like the little dangle right there. Bracelet number 3. Oh, that's pretty. Nice and sparkly. Is there something on it that I can't read? Can you read that? Yeah, there's something on there. So if you guys can read it, because I cannot. But this is some type of glass bead there. So I'm going to run all 3 of these for 2, and they have started for 20 seconds. So it's on this with the Bible verse on it with stones, wood, a wooden piece here, and I think it might be an artesian piece. And then this one here that I could not read, I apologize, on the back. D is in for 2. Congratulations, D. They are so pretty. And we're going to put those in here. Let's see. Oh, how about some earrings? Let's do some earrings. So I am going to do these. Oh, absolutely. Thank you. I'm going to do these. I had a story about these. I brought them up last night. It was, I mean, kind of funny. But I was looking, this is going to be for 3 pair of earrings. But I was trying to find the brand name on them, right? And I couldn't see anything, but I actually opened them up to see, as we do, right? To see if it's anything. And so I opened, isn't that cool looking? So I opened it up and I looked at it and I went, oh, it's got an R. So I like get on Google and I'm looking and I'm like, who is a brand name with R? You know, I'm checking it out and it had a lot of different possibilities. And then finally, I was so frustrated. I opened the other one to see if it had anything on it. It had an L. And then I went, oh, right and left, right? I was thinking that it was like something, really something. Anyway, all that to say, pair of clip earrings. The second pair of earrings are dangles. So they're going to be a little dangly pair of silver tone. And here is the back. Okay, I'm going to have one of each of these up here because, you know, only so many fingers and so much space. And then the last is this sweet little pair, little rhinestones in the center, post earrings. So it's going to be all 3 of these. Going to start them at 2. You got to pull another $2 one up here. Hang with me. And it is going 20 seconds and it's on. So it's for all 3 pair. The clip on, the dangle, and the post. And Rachel is in it too. Hey, Rachel. Happy Thursday. Bing, bing, bing. Congratulations. Well, you know what time it is. Not howdy doody time. It is time for us to, you know what? So that's what someone said last night. It's got to be R and L for Ralph Lauren instead of right and left for your ears. Rachel, you'll have to let me know if that's the case, girl. So it is time for the giveaway. Let me put these in here for you. So I am going to give away first. Got to get it up here so we can start it. So giveaway number 1 is going to be this beautiful upper right-hand corner. Put your name in there, do an entry. I don't know if you can tell because of the light, but this is a mid-century modern atomic metal. Very cool, very large. Maybe if I covered the light. I mean, it is really pretty. It's in really nice condition. We've got 5 entries in here, and I've got it going for a minute. Last night I had it at 2 minutes, and it was almost like I felt like a day passed. You know what I mean? So the giveaway is for this. You do not have to purchase anything to enter. You can just hit the giveaway upper right-hand corner, and you have an opportunity to win this really cool brooch tonight. One of 2 items. Unless I'm on here for hours and hours and I've got to come up with something else later. I don't know. And it's drawing. This is just the best part. I love it when it spins. And Joan Z, you have won. Congratulations. Exciting. Let's get you a bag here. Joan Z. All right. You know, we need to have like a bunch of, you're welcome. We need to have like, you know, music go off or something. You know what I mean? Like, woohoo! Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I love it. All right. I need to do a little bit of fixing some of my pricing in here for us. So if you'll bear with me for a minute. Everybody doing good so far? Hanging in there? Excited to see the next things that I'm going to be bringing up here. Come on, change this. I'm trying to change some of these numbers. I didn't get enough of them in here. So I just want to make sure that when I'm telling you it's a price, it's the right price, you know? Otherwise, I got to keep adding stuff to the pile. That might not be a bad thing either, right? That would be all right. We can all handle that for sure. Oh, what did we do here? Okay, so we've got, why did that do that? Changed it right back. I don't know what it did. Anyway, we can change it as we go. So next up, I'm going to do this pair of earrings. Oh, you never win stuff? Isn't that exciting? Oh my gosh, I love that. Then you were the perfect person to win that tonight. That is so wonderful. I love that. So this is a pair of crystal dangly earrings. Look at the angle of the dangle on these babies. Isn't that fun? They are so sweet. Where on earth did, you know what? Now I know what I did. I had the darn thing. Oh my gosh. I don't know what I did there. Let's see. Such a funny girl I am. So funny now that I figured it out. Okay, so in this case, we're going to do, where's my pinkies? Where's my little pinkies? Oh, no, not those. We want this. Yeah, here we go. Let's do some reds. So we're doing two for two. So it's these beautiful dangle, right? And then we're going to do some lucite. Look at these. Look at it. Pierced earrings, post. Look at the rich red. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Whoops. There, and they're running away. Rich red. Oh, you know what? Look at this. See that heart up there? Like those might go with that necklace too. Maybe I'll run that necklace. You won M&Ms in high school. I had to guess how many were in that container, and you won that? You did? That was some pretty good maneuvering, figuring out how many M&Ms were in a jar, right? $2 on these, 20 seconds, and they have started. Paris is in at 2. Aren't they gorgeous? Look at the crystals on these. Very, very nice. Lily Works is at 3 and Paris is at 4. Yeah, so fun. But yeah, I'm just like glancing up there. I've got this whole red visual thing going on, and that darn, see it right there, that darn heart. Maybe we should do that next. And Paris gives 2 red hearts. Congratulations. Thank you. You are in the red. So you know what? I'm like motivated right now. I'm pulling that darn puffy heart necklace down. I think we should see it. That's what I put all those necklaces up there for. I'm like going, oh my goodness. Let's just pull some of these things out and play with them. Okay. So let's look at the puffy. Look at this. Where's your earrings? Let's just see. Where are they? Here we go. Let's see. Is it the same red? Would that not be great? Look at that. And wouldn't that be a great visual like that on your ear and then this hanging down below? Oh, yummy, yummy. So let's see if this one's marked. I don't know. Nope, it's not. It doesn't appear to have any markings on it, but what a cool piece. This is, you're not getting just one puffy, you're getting two puffies. Look at that. Beautiful little gold puffy heart. I know, isn't that so pretty? I am going to run this one for 5 starting. I've moved it to stage and it's running right now. Tin Man. Yeah. Yes. Oh. Paris is in at 5. D is in at 6. Paris at 7. Yeah, isn't that fun? We've got 10 seconds. And Paris is back in. It's a very nice, fun necklace. Thank you very much, Paris. And Dee, thank you for bidding on that. Let's move this over here and I'll put that in your bag. Yes, very nice. Very nice. Joan, the winner. You know what? You got to hang around until we finish. You know what? You could potentially win 2 times since the M&M thing, right? How fun would that be? Oh my goodness. In fact, Mel was running a giveaway the other night and I won the other night and I was like, wow, I was so excited. I got it today too. It was so amazing. Let's see here. I am going to move this to stage so I can talk about it as it's running. These are hematite. They are vintage. They're running right now. They were $4 start. They are hematite. It could be your lucky night. Yes, 4 seconds. All right. If you want me to rerun them, just let me know. I hit the go button before. Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm just so darn excited. All right. So let's look at another necklace. And this is is this an Avon? Oh gosh, can I see it? Let me see. Yeah. Well, I don't see Avon on it, but I think it is. It just feels like it would or should or could something. I don't know. But here it is right here. Look at how pretty the chain is. It doesn't say Avon on it. So here is the clasp. It has a very nice serpentine chain. Oh, let me back it up. I'm going to have you guys all seasick. I'm going to do this here. This one I am going to start at 4. Just got to hit the right button. You know, it's getting close to my bedtime. You know what? I bet she would too. I bet she would. Yes. So $4 on this, 7 seconds. Are you telling me I should send it to her? Maybe I should send it to her, huh? All right. Thank you for looking. You know what, Rachel? I am going to send this to Curry because I bet she would. Let's make sure that we mark this so I know it is going to go to Curry. I bet she would. That's an excellent idea. All right, now we're going in for the pearls, girls. Oh, yeah, yeah. And then we'll both find out if, we'll have to see if she ever puts it on, right? So now we're going in for the pearls, girls. So we are going to, Oh, the magnets. Yes, I need my magnets. I need them. So this is going to be for a pair of earrings, clip earrings. All right, let's get this bad boy out of here. That fuzzy thing, you know what? And I think this is fuzzy too. I just got to get over the fuzzy thing, I think. Yeah, it's fuzzy too. Oh, well. So we're going to do 3 bracelets. So I'm going to show you the bracelets first, and then I'll show you the earrings. So here is bracelet number 1. So here is the clasp. Okay, they're caged. I have not checked them at all, so I don't know. I'm going to say faux pearls because I checked nothing. I did not check anything, okay? These were things that I added, so I didn't check them. This is bracelet number 2, and bracelet number 3 has a spring C clasp there. Look at those sweet little filigree balls in between. So we're going to do all 3 of those, but wait, there's more. Check these out. Look at these statement pearl clip-ons. They are not marked. They are not marked. So we're going to do the pair of, oh, look how I did that. I'm almost like a whoop, I almost blew it. I was going to say I'm almost like a little jewelry rack right there. Okay, let's get these. I am going to do all of these pieces for 5, and they have started right now. So it's for the earrings. Joan is in at 5. And these 3 pearl bracelets. Aren't they pretty? And again, I'm saying faux pearls because I did not check them. $5, and they are going to you, Joan. Congratulations. Let me put it with that winning brooch that you got. Woohoo! Every chance we get, we're going to celebrate that win tonight. Put that in here. Good job on that. All right, let's see if there is anything. Shall we do? No. Okay, all right. I'm going to put this over here. I'm just so excited because I have so many things to pick from. Got to take a sip of water. This is one thing that I always say. You got to stay hydrated when you're doing this stuff because it does, like take it out of you a little bit. And it's like I said, it's almost close to my bedtime. Like I go to bed around 10 or 10:30 and it's 10 to 10 right now. But you know what? I am like so full of adrenaline. I'm so excited right now that I feel like I could be up all night. That's just crazy. So this is something that I want to share with you. And there could be some of you on here that have not been on here with me before or looked at my store. So if you haven't looked at my storefront, please look. But one of the things that I started doing, and for a lot more than what I'm starting these, I have 2 of them that I pulled to put on. But one thing that I started doing was pairing vintage jewelry with vintage postcards. I've been collecting postcards for a long time, and I absolutely love to read what's on the back. I'd love to read what's on the back. This one is from 1911. But I just want to share with you, it's not only, I don't only collect postcards, and I have a lot of postcards, but I don't only collect them because they've got beautiful pictures on them or they have beautiful sentiments, but I also am a stamp collector. So one thing that I look for, and obviously, let me back up. When I go into an estate sale or something like that, and I see a box of postcards or whatever, I don't go through each one and look at every picture and dates and sentiments written on the back, or even look at the stamp. But I just want to share with you that I have sold postcards for a lot of money, not because of the sentiment, the age of the postmark, but because the stamp was valuable. So I'll just share that with you. If you're out there looking around, you never know. So Joan, that's a good thing for you because you were so lucky already tonight. You never know. Anyway, I am putting this vintage postcard. 1911 is when it was postmarked. Where does it say where did it go? Oh, Maine. So this went to Maine. You have your great grandma's still. You know what? I have some of mine as well. And those I won't, those I keep. But yeah, they're so special. So I am going to put this little pen, and I'm looking to see if it's marked. It's not marked. But I am going to put the postcard with the pen, and I sell them for a lot more than $5, but I am starting the auction at $5 for this. And Joan is in at $5. But anyway, I started pairing brooches with them, earrings with them, necklace. I've got a necklace with one. If you take a look at my story, you can go in and see them. Joan is in at $7. I have had people that have purchased them prior that have given them at gifts and have responded back to me. Congratulations, Joan. Rachel, thank you very much. Oh, you did? Oh, you did? Awesome. Yeah. I have had people send me notes back saying that they got them and gave them as a gift. And the person they gave them to said, that is the best thing I've ever received. What made you think about finding something like that? So, the green Clippies. Yes. Yeah, I have some more that are ready. I just took pictures of them and I'm going to be listing them. But I have one more that I brought in for tonight as well. So just wanted to share that with you. So this is a fun little lot, and they're tiny. Okay. I'm going to go with the big ones first, and then I'm going to show you the other ones. I'm going to move this down because they are tiny and, my fingers are not so tiny. So this is going to be for 1, 2, let's see. Do I have another one here? Where's here it is. That's how tiny they are. Okay, so this is 1, 2. Whoops, I'm missing another one. 3. So we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4 pair of cameo earrings. Okay, so I'm going to show you all 4 of the pairs. This is the first pair. They're not marked, right? No. So they look like they're brass. All right, so we're going to put those here. The second pair, and this is the second largest, they get tinier. Look at how gorgeous those are. So this is the second pair. The third pair, it's like, I almost feel like I'm doing the little Russian dolls here. Good grief, they're tiny. I know, I do too. I have lots of actual cameo brooches. I need to bring those on one night. So look at how tiny these are. Aren't they beautiful? So that's the third pair. And then here comes, these are like itty bitties. Let's see here. Let me get it so I can get the girls looking at each other. Aren't they great? And here is, they are so tiny. Here is the last pair. All right, they're all post, the last 3 post. The first is a screw back. I'm doing all 4 starting at $5, and it's running. Rachel is in at 5. See if I can put these up here. Whoop. Oh, come on. Get 6 seconds, and Paris is in at 9. Look at that. By the time I got them all in there, hang on. I'm trying to be a little jewelry rack. There you go. All 4. Congratulations, Paris. And thank you, ladies, for bidding. Let me find a little tiny bag to put these in so they don't. All right, so Paris, these are going in your bag here. Let's go with, what shall we do next? I know they're so sweet. Those tiny ones are teeny tiny. Teeny, teeny, tiny. All right, we were talking about, so Dawn, check this out, all right? We were talking about having initials and names on things, right? Look at this. So maybe I don't even need it on there. Here we go. Is that what does that look like? A J? Is that a J? What do you think? L? J? Okay. All right. Well, if anybody knows anybody with the initial J, let me get this down here. This is an oldie goldie. Judy. Oh, okay. Joan, yes. It has a spring clasp, so it is an older piece. All right, are you guys holding your breath? Who do you think's in here? Justine, yes, tell her hi. I miss her. I miss her a lot, Dee, I do. Oh, come on, here we go. Okay, any bets? Any bets on if, Mutt and Jeff are in here? Oh, nothing. Nobody is in the brooch, in the locket. Does it have any markings or anything? No. I often think that if it has an initial on it, it must be gold or something, right? But I don't think it had to be for somebody to put an initial on it. So I am going to start this one at 4. And it is going to run for 20 seconds and it's on. D is in at 4. Joan at 5. Yeah, thanks for reminding me, Dee, that it's like J. I'm like, J. Oh my goodness. I know. Just isn't that crazy? Like I said, it's almost, I don't know. I got to come up with something else. In the winter I was putting on my footy pajamas, but now it's getting a little bit too hot down here. Yeah. Hi, Sharon. Welcome in. Oh my gosh. So congratulations, Joan. Look at you are on a roll, girl. Tonight you are on a roll. Loving it. All right. What time have we got? Ooh, 9:56. So we're going to do that hematite ring here pretty soon as the second giveaway. Don't forget, you don't have to purchase to win. And if you're not following me, upper left-hand corner, hit that follow button. That way I will follow you back, and that way you can keep up with what's going on with Miss Rachel, Miss Lilyworks, and what's happening around our Lilyworks community. And now I'm going in for some animal love, all right? So 2 different animals, but they have similar colors in this case, and you'll see what I mean here in a second. So we have got a sweet little crystally enameled Monet panda bear brooch. Isn't that cute? So sweet. And I am putting with it, because they were the same colors, these little kitty earrings. Whoops, on this side. Gosh, they're so tiny. I can't hang on to them. Okay. These little kitty earrings, little kittens, and they have little rhinestones on them. They're pierced. I don't see anything on. Hi, Logix. Welcome in. They're cute. So I am putting the Monet panda and the kitten earrings together. I'm going to start them for 4 for 20 seconds. And if I can get it up there, they'll go. And they are. They're on for 20 seconds. Sharon is in at 5. And the Monet bear is new, by the way. He got pulled off a card. Awesome, Sharon. Congratulations. These are coming to you. Very cute. They're so cute. You're just going to love them because I know you love the sparkle and you love animals. Good one there. I'm going to put this with your necklace. Thank you very much. Speaking of necklaces, let's do this one because this is fun, I think. You know, I love red. I love sparkle. I love red. But I also love aqua. And this here, you know, it's like one of those things where you go, you know what? It seems like it should have a mark on it because this is cold. So I don't know if it's hematite, but this is very cold. But this is so cool looking. This is glass here. And I have some beads that are up for sale right now, and they look very similar to this. Very similar. And it's got I don't know if that's a faux pearl or a real freshwater pearl. But anyway, isn't that cool? It's so pretty. And I love the chain. It has kind of a texture to it. Very fun. So I am going to run this one. I think I have a $3 start here somewhere. I think we should do this one at $3. Yeah. And it's going for 20 seconds right now. And Joan is in at 3. So for anybody that's in here that has not visited my storefront, please don't be shy. If there's something that you see there and I have a price on it, make me a reasonable offer. I'm pretty friendly. $3, Joan, good deal. This is going to you. And now, we got to do the next giveaway. So let me bring it up here so we can pop it on. Let's see. It's in a totally different area. Okay, here we go. So I started the giveaway. It is for, let me get my little ring sizer out just so you can see it. It is for this hematite Avon ring. It is, what size is that? Is that 7? 7-ish, 7.5, about 7.5. Does not cost a thing to go in and put in a a entry. What does that say? Upside down. Good grief. Never get it right side up. 6 entries. 1 and 6. Can we read it now or do I have it upside down again? Good grief. Maybe. It's got all kinds of stuff in there. Can you read that? It's drawing right now. Who's going to win the hematite? Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? What? I mean, it's all done automatically. Honest to goodness, that is just wow. Okay. Joan, have you ever played the lottery? Go get a lottery ticket tomorrow. You need to go get a Mega Millions ticket. Wow. Wowzer. No kidding. She needs to, huh? Congrats. Look, and have this absolutely beautiful hematite ring. That is so awesome. I was actually watching on an auction the other night, and the guy had like 4 auctions and somebody won 2 of them. It was just so crazy. Wow. Wowzer. Perfume ring. Okay, so you put perfume in there somehow? Better than M&M's. Oh, yeah. For sure. That is so cool. Congratulations. Ah, okay, I gotta get back over on this side here, back on the other side. Let's see, where are we? Okay, here we go. So we're gonna do some earrings, and these are a little bit cha-cha, a little bit angle to the dangle, as I like to say. But on these, I'm gonna do a couple of pair here, couple of pair on these, and they are, look at these. Look at the crystals on those. Aren't they gorgeous? Look at those shine. They are hooks, as you can see. They beautiful. I know, I love that color. I got to put them down though. And then the second pair, it's almost like they feel cold here and glassy here. So I don't know if they're both glass. I think maybe they are. But aren't they pretty with the gold on the side? Hi, Skazer. So I am doing the two pair. I can, you know what, I'll just hold one and one. That'll be easier. And where did I put, I thought I just had that. Oh, I do. So it's going to be both pair for 4. And it has started 20 seconds. D is in for 4. They pretty. Nice glass classic beads. And these gorgeous, I call them peacock. You know, they're AB, like they have an AB coating, but they look like peacock crystals to me. Congratulations, Dee. They're so pretty. Pretty. All right, let's see. What can I grab over? Oh, I've got a couple of things. I was saying a couple of things over here. It's like, I have a lot of things over here. A lot. All right, let's, I've got this right in front of me. So let's do this right in front of me. Look at this. We've got 2 necklaces. Thank you very much, Dee. We have 2 necklaces here. So we've got this one that has the marcasite and faux turquoise. Here's the back so that you can see the back on that. And then I'm putting this necklace with it as well. Lobster clasp. These are acrylic beads. These are faceted acrylic beads here, and these are smooth. Let me look at the closure here. So here's the closure on the first necklace. So we've got these 2 necklaces. We're going to run them together for 20 seconds, and it's running right now. Isn't that pretty? Nice little bit of sparkle in the front. No, it is faux turquoise. It is not sterling. It is not. All right. Thank you for looking. Let's head on over here. And what do we got? What do we have? How about if we do this? Where is that other black one? Look at, I'm talking to myself. Where is the black one? Here it is. Okay, let's just do this whole thing. Let's just do this whole thing here. Because I like this. Oh, I know. I can do this and this. Okay. Shifting gears. Shifting gears. So I'm going to do a bracelet. I'm going to do a bracelet and a pair of dangly earrings. So the earrings are right here. They're glass. These are made of glass. This might be a stone here, but this is glass, a glass bead. And this one is glass and metal. And here is the other one. Whoop, sorry, my fingers are getting jumbled. Okay, here we go. Right there. So that is the pair of earrings. This is the bracelet that I'm putting with. I want you to see, it looks like it had a chain at some point. See right there? It does not now. But I am putting this together with the earrings. I'm going to start them at 2 for both items. 20 seconds and the auction has started. So it is for the glass earrings, glass and bead. Like a, I don't know, maybe that's like, I don't know, that feels like glass as well. Paris is in it too. All right, thank you very much, Paris. Okay, and oh, look at this celestial love, celestial beauty. Wait till you see this. Oh my gosh. Absolutely stunning. This is a J. Crew. This is a vintage J. Crew. You've got to look up the comps on it. Look up Google, shoot it, Google Lens it, whatever. Look at these beads. Look at the stars. This is so yummy. It's brass, I think. And I've got it turned around so you can't see that. Come on, get the little shiny goodies out here. It is absolutely stunning. This is a stunning necklace. I am going to start this J. Crew celestial bunch of yummy stars and crystals for 20 seconds. And it's on. Isn't it beautiful? Look at the stones. They almost look like they're Rivolis in a way. But the stars all have sparkly, clear stones. It's just beautiful. Look at that. See, they look like, don't they look like Rivolis? And the stars are all twinkling. Absolutely gorgeous. And I'm not sure if it's got to be bronze, right? I don't know, but it is lovely. Awesome, Dee. Congratulations. Dee has won the Celestial J. Crew. I'm like, what the heck was the name of this again? And look how you can, it's got the extra links. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. Wait till, if you haven't seen one, you're welcome. If you have not seen one of these, wait till you see it. It is absolutely amazing. Ladies, thank you. I appreciate your bids coming in on that. Yeah, Dee, you're going to love this. It is like a big time wowzer for sure. All right. I am going to grab again, I was just grabbing stuff out of my box. Like I said, last night I had things left all over the place that I didn't sell because I bring way more out than you could probably sell, in 5 auctions. But yeah, so I grabbed a bunch more and now I've got it sitting here and let's just play with it and see what we got. So this is going to be for 3 necklaces. They are 2 of them are long. One is not long. They're blue. That's why I grabbed them and put them together. because they are so cool. But here is the first necklace. Oh, does it have, I guess it has a tag on it. All right. So I had no idea. What is it? Oh, it's Sugar Fix. Okay, this is Sugar Fix. Very interesting. So these are lucite beads. These are glass. Now I have never, at least I haven't, seen a mixture of these type of beads like with this, right? It was very unusual, just very unusual, I thought. So here is this. Isn't that pretty? And it's light blue. Can you see that with crackle in it? Very different and unique. And so then I'm like, oh, well, I got to have something to put with it. So I grabbed two more things, right? So I grabbed this, right? It has no tag, nothing. It is silver tone, as you can see. It is long. Okay, look at this. So we're going to do like this. I'm going to bring it up here. And we're still going. I feel like I'm doing a magic trick. Okay, look at that. But I thought, you know what? That is so pretty because it just kind of reminded me of the same thing. So we're going to just put this right here for the moment. And then the last thing, I found this and I'm like, oh, well, that kind of goes with it too. You know, it's feeling kind of blue, but not really. So this is the other one that I put with it, right? And this, you're getting very sleepy, Joan. This is some type of stone. It's cold and it is not marked. Okay, here we go again. Ready? Let me do this. Okay, so okay, there, look at that's the leader on it. What is that, like 5 inches? I don't know. But anyway, okay, here we go. So we're going up, 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 up. Well, I'm getting a cramp in my arm. Okay, up, up, up. Look at that. And there is the blue stone. So I know it does look like rock candy. So I am going to put all 3 of these together and I'm going to start it at 5 and I am moving it to stage for 20 seconds. So all 3 of these necklaces for $5. Deal alert. Thank you, Mel. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Isn't that fun? Joan is in at 5. I wonder what kind of stone this is. Paris is in at 6. You know, I still have got to get that lesson from Curry on how to use the Presidium that I have in the box. Congratulations, Paris. This is coming to you, my dear. You are really getting some great deals. Everybody is tonight, and I'm so happy because it's helping me move some of the stuff so that I can pull more stuff out. I have like, what's in that box? I have a lot of what's in that box. Like you wouldn't believe. All right, I've got a couple more necklaces, and this is fun. I thought that this for sure would have a tag on it, right? Wouldn't you think? Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And look at the dangle on the chain of this. So pretty. Here's the back. I'm just going to do this, right? So that you can see. This is another long one. You could like quadruple the chain up on it. But it is so pretty. Absolutely beautiful. Now this one is old here, this next one. So this does not, let's see. Does it, it has this kind of a connector. And look at this. Now you know this is old, right? Now I don't know if you can tell from my light, this is a nice gold color. Maybe if I cup my hand, but it is a very nice gold color here. And I'm going to run these 2 for 5. And it has started. Joan is in at 5. You know, sometimes the light, it's like Same thing with my makeup mirror. Oh my gosh. I don't know about you, but I think I had the wrong lighting on in my makeup mirror. Congratulations, Joan. And I'm surprised that Ringling Brothers didn't come by and snag me to join the circus, because that was some crazy looking makeup the other day. Now I know which light I've got to use, and it was definitely not that one. I mean, I could not believe the mess. The mess I made on my face. So lighting is everything. You know, it really is. Oh, you do? Oh, that will be fun. That will be absolutely awesome. All right, this next one, I'm running it by itself. I don't know if it's sterling or not, but look at the mother of pearl. Can you see? Look at this. Oh, you know what? Let me get my black light out. Does this thing glow at all? No, you can just see the purple. This is absolutely beautiful. It is mother of pearl. I'm not sure what the black is, but look at the work on the silver piece. I'm saying silver, not as in sterling, because I don't know unless that's a mark. It might be. Let's take a peek. Let me get the light back around here. It might have something on there, and can I see what it is? It is this. So this is 925 silver. Okay, this is 925 silver on the part that's on the pendant. The chain itself, I don't know. I don't see anything on there. Isn't that gorgeous? I am going to start. This one's going to be my highest starting bid. I'm going to start it at 8 for this 925 silver. It's running right now for the mother of pearl and the chain. And like I said, I don't know what the chain is made of, but this definitely is 925. It says so on there. Isn't that gorgeous? I don't know if you can tell again with my lighting, but it is absolutely amazing. And it is in perfect condition. Here's the back. Look at that, the colors of the mother of pearl, just stunning. It's a gorgeous piece. Awesome. Congratulations, Joan. Wait till you see this. You know how people will say, you know what, it looks a lot better in person than it does. And that is going to be the case for sure. I'm looking for a nice bag to put it in. Okay, and this is going to Joan. Thank you very much for bidding on that. The others that bidded, I appreciate it. All right, I've got something else going here, and this is, you know what? I don't know if my mom used to wear these. I think, you know how they would wear like the different color plastic beads, but they weren't like Mardi Gras beads, you know what I'm saying? They were nice beads, like in this case where they have beads in between. This is black, and it's a very nice set of beads. It does not have any markings on it, but I paired it with this. It's black. I'm going to say that it is acrylic. It's got a little bit of dangle on the bottom, as you can see. I'm going to run these two items for 20 seconds, and they're on. So it's the beads, the black beads with the gold in between. And the chain. This nice long chain. Aren't they pretty? Be really cool together. And you can shorten this piece, you know. Congratulations, Paris. So that would make a nice set. You know, and here's the thing. If you're buying this stuff to resell, even reselling some of this stuff, you can sell it separate, you know, you can put it together or, you know, sell it separate or wear it. You know what I do a lot of times? I will buy stuff and wear it for a while and then I move it on and share it with somebody else. And here's 2 more items that I put together. Thank you. This is really cool. So this is, there's a brand on here, I think. Got a hang tag, Avenue. Is that like Avenue? Is that like Saks Fifth Avenue? Or is Avenue a store that I don't know about? I don't know, but look at the green stones in here. It's got silver and gold tone in the bottom. Here's the hang tag. All right, so I put this one here, this chain. Do you love the chains that are nice and smooth like that? I like the way they feel. So there is that. And then I found this one in one of my boxes and I'm like, oh no, that's cool. Cookie Lee. It's got a tag on it, but whatever the price was, it looks like they scratched it. But what a cool chain this is. Let me turn it around so we can see the sparkle on it. Look at the sparkle. It's got a very nice chain. It is Cookie Lee. Still has the tag on it. So I put those 2 together, not because they match. This one's gold tone, the Cookie Lee, and this is, but it, you know, it was a little hint of sparkle and I just absolutely loved that. But I am starting these at 4 for 20 seconds and it's running. So it's for the Cookie Lee and for the Avenue. Does the green one glow? Oh, I don't know. Let's look. Let me turn this way and let's see if it does. It's kind of hard to tell. Does that look glowy to you? Does that look like it's glowy? Yeah, kind of, huh? Maybe if I turned all the lights out, you could tell better. All right, Joan, thank you. Yeah, those are really fun. Fun necklaces. Okay, let's see. What else do we got? Oh my goodness, the stuff. How about if we dig into this little bag that has some brooches in it and see what we got going on in here? Or you know what? Before I do that, I want to make sure that I share in case somebody is interested. And again, please look at my store. I've got some in there and I'm going to be adding. Yeah, it is cool. You know what I love to do, Dee? I bought from you a little Vaseline glass vase. And when I first got my black light, I have it in my pantry, the little dish that I got from you. And so I kept walking in there and turning the light out. And I still do that every once in a while. But every time I do that, I think of you because I bought that from you. I just love to watch it glow. It's just so much fun. But anyway, I have more of these cards in my store. I have more coming. I've just been taking some more pictures. I've got some with earrings and necklaces. And in this case, we've got a postcard that says, what does that say? Keep in your heart this wish I send to cheer and bless your birthday friend. Oh, isn't that sweet? So this would be great to give somebody as a birthday gift, right? And so this one is not postmarked. It does not have a stamp on it. But Miss Georgia Holbrook, right? That was who it was going to. And she said, thank you very much for the card that she sent for her birthday. So wasn't that sweet? But this thing is oldie goldie for sure. I'm going to say probably early 1900s. And I am pairing with this one. And this is how I actually put it in the picture. So I had the courting couple sitting on top of that last picture as the picture that I took to sell it. And I had not put it up yet, but this is a vintage courting couple brooch. Here is the back so that you can see that. But I am going to put that, and again, you'll be able to tell when you go to my store. I sell them for more than I'm auctioning it tonight, but I want to share them with people so it gets out and you can see $5. I just started it. How cool they are, and just a fun way to give a gift to somebody. Unusual and different. And I've got some with flowers on it, and I've got some really cool clippy earrings that go with. So thank you, Dawn. Thank you, Joan. Thank you very much. Okay, let me make sure I put this in where it's supposed to go. All right, let's do another couple of necklaces here. This is really fun. So I'm gonna guess this is probably from the 60s is what I'm gonna guess. It is. Oh, you are so welcome. I'm so happy you came in tonight. You winner, you. I just want to know if you buy a lottery ticket. You need to let us know if you become that multi-millionaire on that lotto ticket, right? So this, I believe, is probably from the 60s. But do you remember when women wore like lucite and they had it decorated, earrings and chain, and isn't this fun? Here is the clasp at the top, and here is the bottom here. So I put this one, we're just going to let it hang down here. So this one is not from the 50s or 60s. This is, it's got a name on it. What is it? Oh, so it's in New York. It's NY. And this is long as well, but I put it with that because of the coloring. I just thought, oh, that's fun. So these are lucite as well, but this New York and Company, I think. Oh my goodness, I'm getting a cramp in my arm. So this is a long necklace here, but I'm just going to double it so that we can see it a little bit better. So I put it with this 60s fun lucite necklace here. And I am going to start it at 4 for the both of them, and 20 seconds. And it's running. So Joan is in at 4. Isn't that the coolest? When I saw that, I was like, where on earth did I get this one? I don't know. Joan is in at 6. But it is, as I like to say, an oldie goldie. And the other necklace is fabulous as well. It's in very good condition. And Joan's in at 10. I know it is different. The way it lays out. Congratulations, Joan, and thank you for bidding, Paris. Yeah, it's very unique. Very, very unique. All right, let's see here. Let's go with, what did I have in this? Okay, here, this is just a bunch of rings, okay? I don't even know, whoops. I don't even know what is in this bag here, but let's take a peek. I am going to dump them out. Let's see. I have no idea what's what, but I'm going to move my camera here. So we've got a snake. We've got this. What is this? This is like, I think it's like stone. We've got this one here. Let's see. Is there anything in it? No. So it's black with rhinestones. Okay. And we've got the snake. We've got this looks like carved shell. And, oh, that's kind of fun. It's like a metal carbon. It almost looks like carbon fiber. I don't know what that is in the center. That's really pretty though. So we've got that. We've got this. Oh, that's kind of fancy. Look at that, sizable. So that's kind of a fun ring. And we've got that one, and we've got, ooh, look at this jewel. All right. Nothing on that I can see. And we've got, oh, look at this one. That's kind of fun. Anything in there? Not that I can tell. And then last but not least, looks like Tree of Life. It is adjustable. So let's just do this whole grouping. Oh, I know. I did too. Those shell rings were really cool. I'm gonna start these at 2 for the lot of rings. And they are running for 20 seconds. Lot o' rings. Mixed bag of rings. I had no idea what was in there. And that's the other thing. I have a lot of rings. I need to dig some more of those out as well. What do we have here? Oh, that's fun. All right. Thanks for looking. Next, I have some bracelets that I'm going to bring up. Let's get this back up here. Whoop. There we go. So let's see what, oh, these are pretty. Ooh, I love sparkle. I love the sparkle. All right, so this is going to be 3. Let me find my pricing here. So this is going to be 3 for $4. That's what we're going to start them at. And let me just move it to stage so I have it ready. So the first one, this is sparkly. Look at that. This is an old one. It's in really good condition. Wouldn't that be fun for a girl going to prom, wearing old vintage jewelry? And I like it when they have the stones on the clasp, don't you? I don't see anything written on it, but that is definitely old school rhinestone right there. The second, look at this sweet. Very sweet. It's got a circle spring clasp. Do we have anything on it? Could it be silver? But look at how pretty that is. Just sweet little beads. I wonder if that might be an anklet. It could be. And then the last one is this metal. And look at the sparkle on that. I love it when they have this kind of band because it's the band that lasts forever, right? Look at how pretty that is. This has got a little bit of weight to it. I'm doing all 3 of them for $4 and it has started. Joan is in at 4. And 8 seconds. Awesome, Joan. Congratulations. They are going to be coming to you All right. I am going to run one more auction, and then I always say I'm going to go put my footy pajamas on, but honest to goodness, I don't know if I could wear them tonight. It's so darn hot around here, but it's about time for me to call it a night. I want to put something out here. Is this the, hang with me here for a sec, because I was thinking that this had a name on it. Oh, it does. So this is a Sarah Coventry. So I'm going to do this Sarah Coventry. Isn't that pretty? So I'm going to do this. Whoops, let's get it out here on the black so we can see it. So Sarah Coventry. And then I'm going to put this pair of silver clippies. Let's turn these. Aren't they cool? Love the way they look. They almost look like they might be pewter, but I don't think that they are. But I love the texture. I love the texture on those. So we're going to put those with. And then we've got to have a little bit of dangle. Look at those. Look at the design on those. Aren't they beautiful? I don't see that those are marked. So we're going to run all three of those items here. I'm going to run them for, I just got to find do I have to rerun it? I do. Let's see. So I have got to duplicate it. All right. Is it back up here? I love it when that happens. Let's see here. Where did it go? Come on. Can't get it to run. Hang with me. Come on. Restart it. Move to stage. And it's not letting me do it. Well, there we go. $4. $4, 20 seconds, and it's running. Lottery ticket. Yes, no kidding. Yes, you've got to tell us if you do that, right? So Sarah Coventry, 2 pair of earrings, 4 seconds, $4. Boom, we're out of here. Something that I always say at the end of an auction, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, I know there's so many other things that you could have been doing tonight, but the fact that you chose to come in here and spend the time with me, I cannot tell you how grateful I am. Thank you so much for those of you who came in to support me and hang out. For those of you who bid on things, thank you, Dee. And I really appreciate you taking a look at my store. Do know that, I'm friendly when it comes to reasonable offers. And keep an eye out on Lilyworks, Jewels, and Lots on the live streams, because I will be back. I do hump day happenings on Wednesdays, and I may start doing some Thursday nights as well. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful Easter weekend. Be safe, and I'll catch y'all on